Why is because, in my experience of being a very overweight kid, followed by rapid and extreme weight loss, I had a lot of behaviors that could have, probably, if I were in the hands of a different clinician, been diagnosed as eating disorders or other mental disorders, illnesses. And they weren't. Because when you're 300 pounds, people don't really think about anorexia. But I definitely had the most restrictive tendencies when I was in a bigger body. And so I feel as though I kind of went under the radar and I fell through the cracks. And I'm glad that I did, because what I needed was not treatment, not eating disorder treatment. What I needed was exactly what I got, which was a therapist, a nutritionist, and a lot of time to figure out what was going on with myself. But the reason that I work with these people who do not have diagnosed eating disorders, but really struggle with disordered eating, is because I think we've been conditioned to believe that if you do not get diagnosed with one of these disorders, then you have a healthy relationship with food. And if you don't have one of the things with a name on it, if you don't have a label to explain how hard you struggle with food, if you don't have anorexia, bulimia, binge eating, or any of the other labels, what are you supposed to do? Who helps you? Your insurance isn't going to cover treatment for you. So it feels to me like a whole gap. What we know is that 30 million Americans are struggling with eating disorders, and what we know is that more of us are struggling with disordered eating. And to me, it feels like we're getting lost. There's an entire population of people that isn't sick enough to go into treatment, but what they're saying to me is, I've been to Weight Watchers 7 times, I don't want to count points anymore, I don't know what else to do. And that's where I come in. So that's why. Because I think we're getting lost. I think the $80 billion diet industry is powerful. That's why.